Hi vlog, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, I know I've taken a few months off of YouTube, and this video is just gonna be like a quick and short video explaining kind of where I've been, why I haven't been making videos, and kind of like how I want to get back into it. And also if you're like my friend or family or something wondering like what Kiersten has been up to, this video is kind of a quick explanation of that. But I want to get back into like doing vlogs, documenting my life. I have a very, very exciting trip coming up that I really want to video a lot of, so this is why I want to get back into it. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump into kind of where I've been. Okay, so I'm still at American University in DC. This semester has been insane though. I am taking 17 credits, which has been 6 classes. Granted, one of them was like a 1-month statistics course, but it was just a lot, to say the least. That's the max amount of credits you can take here, so it was just really busy. And I also have a job on top of that, and then I was also studying for the LSAT. So it was just like a lot going on, and I also wanted to manage having a social life and having fun with friends. So on like a mix of all that, like I just couldn't justify spending so much time filming and editing and stuff like that. But now that the LSAT's over with, I do want to get back into this, and I have a little bit more time and flexibility to do that, so that's what I'm gonna do. Going along with that, the LSAT, I took the LSAT. So basically, if you guys kind of followed along in like my college journey, I went into college wanting to be a film producer, and I was studying film and media arts and business and entertainment here at AU. That's literally why I went to AU, is for their film program. And I got into the film program and just decided I didn't like it, and it's not what I wanted to do. I still love like videos and doing it, but it's more like a hobby and something fun for me to do than a career. I felt like it was ruining the fun of it for me when I was constantly like getting graded on it, and it just wasn't really my vibe. And so from there, I didn't really know what to do. And I switched to marketing because I've had a couple jobs in marketing and I've always found it very fun, and like YouTube and stuff like that, it kind of has to go along with it and like marketing yourself. And so I switched into that, and I took a class in marketing. And again, it just didn't really feel right. Like I didn't love it. It didn't, you know, light a fire in me. I was just kind of like, okay, like it's fun, it's fine, but I don't really see myself doing it for my career. So I was like, what am I gonna do now? Fast forward to fall of last year, and I had to take business law. It's in like the core for like the AU business majors. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like I had no interest in law whatsoever, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get to this class. And the professor on the first day asks everyone to like raise their hand if they want to go to law school, and I turned to the girl next to me, who's now one of my really good friends, and was like, that's crazy, like I would never go to law school. I want to be a film producer. And it's just so funny looking back on that moment, because I tell everyone that too, like that story, because that's kind of how I like started this whole evolution of changing my major and changing my career path. But I basically fell in love with law in that class, and specifically business law. I don't know, there's something about it that I really love. And I would come home from class and just call my mom and like talk her ear off about what we'd learned. And so I ultimately met with a professor who is literally my favorite professor at AU, and was like, I think I want to go to law school. Like, what do I do? And I didn't know if it was just a fluke, if like it was just a really good class and I just did really well like by chance. And so I decided to take 2 more law classes that spring, and again, just fell in love with them. Like, I don't know, I loved it. I loved going to class, I loved learning about it, I loved studying it. There's no math involved, which I love even more. But basically, I just kind of knew that I was like, wow, I think this is the next step for me. Because I switched my major to the single major, I met with my advisor at Kogod, and she said, looking at your schedule, you can actually graduate a whole year early now because you dropped the other major. And I was like, you're kidding. And so now I'm on a track where if I do this semester, next semester, and then take like 3 or 4 summer classes, I can graduate and be done. Which is crazy to me, because that's like such a fast forward track. And I'm already a young person for like my grade. So it was a really like big like shock for me, but obviously like saves me a ton of money, because that's 1 less year of school I have to do, especially like now with law school. Law school is notorious for being like $70,000 a year. So from there I was like, all right, like that's what I need to do. And so that's kind of where I'm at now with that. So, but then I got the news that basically that meant I had to start studying for the LSAT immediately or take a year off. And so I decided to just try it, go for it. and I started studying for the LSAT at the end of July, thinking I could study in like September, the beginning of October, and take it October 14th. Unfortunately, that was a bad idea. I do not recommend studying during school, especially when you're taking the max amount of credits, because you will not have time. Because in any of my free time that I happen to get from being out of classes or work, I wanted to watch television or be with my friends, not study for the LSAT. And so I honestly just did not study as much as I should have, and I'm the first to admit that. But I honestly just think I did the best that I could with, you know, the amount of stress I was under. So I just got my score back on Wednesday, and I'm not gonna say like the score that I got, but I just didn't do as well as I would have liked to. I didn't do bad by any means, but it's not like the level that I think I need, and it's definitely not a level to get into a top 20 school. So I don't really know what this means for me going forward, and I kind of have to figure it out at this point. I still really want to pursue law, and I really do want to go to law school, but I think it might mean taking a year off and working and getting some legal experience or some other experience somewhere before jumping into law school. It was not my ideal plan. I definitely wanted to go straight into it, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to think of this as an opportunity and something to look forward to and kind of a new avenue to experience. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. This is like very new, and I'm trying to figure it out as I go, but I hope you guys follow along in that journey. I can't believe like I'm literally going through the process of law school and trying to get in and studying for the LSAT and all of that, but you guys can follow along. I can record it if you guys are interested in that kind of process. I'm definitely gonna switch up how I studied for the LSAT. I previously self-studied, and now I definitely want to go through a course or something I think would be more concrete and easier for me to follow. But my big news is that next semester I am studying abroad, and I am literally so excited. This was my other selling point of coming to AU, is they have an amazing study abroad program, and I really wanted to study abroad. I always have, and so I'm going next semester, and I'm not gonna tell you where I'm going. If you already know, don't spoil it. But I kind of want to keep it a surprise for anyone who doesn't know, and just like be like, I'm traveling too. And then yeah, I want to make a lot of vlogs of the area. If you know me though, it's literally a place I've always wanted to go, at the top of my list, and they had a program there, and I was like, you're literally kidding. So I'm going there in January, and I'm so excited. Yeah, but it's just gonna be so much fun, and I love traveling. I'm a little like nervous. I think it's always scary, you know, leaving the country for 5 months, but I'm really excited for the opportunity. So yeah, but it's definitely somewhere I want to document, so I'm gonna bring my vlog camera with me. Anyways, that's really all I wanted this video to be, was just kind of an explanation of where I've been, where I'm at in life, and I kind of want to look back on this moment, because I'm honestly super stressed about everything going on, and then be like, I figured it all out, because everything always works out the way it's supposed to. But I just think it's kind of fun to document and keep track of going forward. And yeah, if you want to follow along this kind of crazy journey, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. I want to get like another vlog out or something fun around DC. So yeah, all right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.